Alright, so my camera battery might die during this, but we'll find out. If you can hear my dishwasher, I'm really sorry. It's running right now, and I only have so much time to film this video. No. Welcome back to my channel. I am your gracious host, Amanda, and I had hair on my arm, sorry. Today I want to kind of start a little series around my house of sustainable products that you can use, that I personally use, that I can show you how I use them. I don't really have anything, honestly, all that fancy. I try really hard to not contribute to waste when it comes to like packaging and materials that are used. So, and I'm by no means perfect. I really do try. So I kind of wanted to show you guys like what I have and see if it maybe sparks inspiration for things that you may not use in your kitchen already. So yeah, let's get started. I wanted to add in one thing. I want to make this a 3-part series. I wanted to do it by room. So today's version is kitchen. So I kind of wanted to start, I guess I kind of have a bunch of random stuff. So we're just going to go through it randomly. So I have these metal straws that I use instead of plastic straws. I'm not a fan of paper straws at all, so I take these wherever I can. I got a pack on Amazon of like 8 of them for like, I think like $10. So they're really affordable, especially if you buy a lot of straws, and they're way better for the environment. They're super easy to clean. Mine came with little brushes to clean them out with. They're super long, so they fit in here. I'm a huge fan of those. And going along with that, I also have reusable cutlery to take with me. This is bamboo. These actually came, or no, I'm sorry, this is coconut. This actually came with these coconut bowls that I had ordered that I love so much. I put like smoothie bowls and stuff in them. But yeah, they came with a couple of spoons, so this is one of them. I didn't bring everything out just so I didn't have like a ton of stuff on my table in front of me, but just like kind of one of everything. I also have this cutlery that I got at Target. It's a little... Okay, I take it back. So it's a little bit messy and I'm missing like a piece or two, but it was really helpful when I had all of it. I just right now have a fork and some chopsticks, which, you know, is not all that great, but on the go, it's really easy to take with you. Big fan of like portable cutlery that's reusable. I don't honestly know how to put that back, so. Next up, I want to talk about like dishes and cups and stuff like that. So I actually went to a Goodwill, and almost any Goodwill, at least in Northern California where I am, always has glass jars. And they're like 50 cents to $1. They're relatively the same price as they are in the store, but like they're reused, so you get them cheaper. All you gotta do is clean them really well. So we use these for drinking things. I honestly use this the most out of anything. These like 32-ounce jars. These are 16 and then 32. Again, they last literally forever. They're super cheap. They're cute. They're my favorite things that I have in this kitchen, basically. This is kind of the same idea, but it's more for like keeping things in containers. So instead of getting like plastic bags, I also did the exact same thing as I went to Goodwill and I got a bunch of these jars. This is the exact same one as this one, it's just got a little bit different print on it. I put all my nuts and seeds in these separately. I have like 10 of them in my cabinet. I just didn't bring them down here. They're super helpful. They keep things really fresh. They're like airtight. You can can things with these, is what they're for. I find these super helpful for keeping things in bulk in them. Same goes for these. This is like my oat jars. This is my biggest one. I only have like one of these. I want to say this was like $2 at Goodwill, which is super cool. Again, they last forever and they're just super great for keeping things in bulk instead of buying them in packaging. So when you go to the store and buy things in bulk, you can just like bring your jar and have them tear it out for you if you want. And then you can just buy things straight in the jar. I find that to be really helpful. As far as keeping things in containers goes, I also got this for my coffee. I got this at Goodwill for like $1.50. It's cool. I put a sticker on there from a local coffee roastery. Opens up like that, so it's got a little sealed thing around it, so even if it's ground coffee, it's still going to keep it pretty airtight, so not a lot of that flavor is really going to oxidize and disappear, which I'm a huge fan of. I really like that jar. It's my favorite. I keep saying everything's my favorite. This is a turmeric latte mix I actually got from the Minimalist Baker's Instagram. It's a recipe she had. But anyway, it's in this little jar. I also got it at Goodwill. Same idea. I want to say this is like 50 cents. And yeah, super good for keeping things in bulk like that, like mixes or something like that. I honestly keep so many of these in my house. I probably have like 100. I guess I'll keep going on the containers thing. So I do have a bunch of these that I got at IKEA. They are technically plastic, but they're all BPA free and stuff. So I really wish I had gotten the all glass version of these. They were just like a little bit out of my price range because I needed a lot of it. So I did get these plastic ones, but I plan to keep these super clean so that these last me a super long time. Because the ones I had before were just Ziploc and they would warp in just when you wash them, they would get stained really easily. So hopefully these ones are a little bit better quality and I can keep these for a lot longer so that I can help not waste as much plastic, because that's the goal. So I do buy plastic here and there, but it's things that, you know, that are longer use. At least I try to do that. Anyways, I do my best. I got actually a message from this brand on Instagram for this next piece. These are Kiva World. It's Kiva, or I'm sorry, their Instagram is at Kiva, Kiva.world, I believe. And they sent me a bunch of these reusable bags, silicone bags, promo for them. So they gave me these for free if I would post about them. I'm not gonna lie, I have not done that yet because I have forgotten until this moment, but that's fine. I will do that post very soon. Anyways, yeah, these are super great. I have a couple of sizes of these. I just have this one right now because it is the smallest one and I wasn't using it. I'm using two of the much bigger ones. They're huge. I want to say they're like this big. They're pretty large. And actually in my freezer right now, one of them has frozen fruit in it and then one has frozen sweet potato slices for toast. Sweet potato toast is bomb, by the way, if you haven't tried it. But these are really cool. They are super like sealed. Like they're not difficult to open, but you really gotta like pull on it so you know it's like secure. And it's really easy to clean and I really enjoy these. So I definitely recommend these as a solution to no plastic bags, because I am guilty of using a shit ton of plastic bags. I prep a lot of stuff in bags. I put a lot of leftover stuff in bags, so I'm really trying to escape that by using these. I think I just need some more of them because I use a lot of bags. Next, I have this wooden spoon. And you know how most plastic, like, you know how most utensils in the kitchen are made of like plastic, or some of them are stainless steel, but a lot of times they are plastic if you get cheaper on the lower end ones. So I got a wooden spoon to try and not use as much plastic. I now realize maybe wood isn't all that sustainable either, but you know, we're all learning, all right? This is probably my actual like number one just because I use it the most by far. These bad boys. I use these on a daily basis. There's still coffee in here. Nothing. This one is a knockoff Hydro Flask. It's not real, but I use it for coffee mainly because it's so small. It is only 12 ounces. I bring this to coffee shops when I can if I'm gonna get a hot drink. It only fits a smaller size in it, but I do bring it to shops whenever I can so that a lot of times they'll give you a discount too, but that way I don't use a cup that has to go to waste for, you know, no reason when I can bring one of these bad guys. Good guys. And yeah, it's really cool. It actually holds in heat and cold really, really well. I put ice cubes in here this morning, which was like 5 or 6 hours, no, like 5 hours ago. And you can still hear them, you know? So, and it's like 100 degrees out. So that's really dope. I love this thing. I use it every single day. As well for this one, same idea. This is actually a knockoff Hydro Flask. I bought this on the internet. It was like, the internet site was called Hydro Flask with 2 O's. So yeah, it's definitely fake, but I paid like $20 for it. And you know, when I bought this, I was all about a deal. And you know what? I'm still all about a deal, but now I won't buy from companies that do that. But yeah, I have it decked out in stickers and all that, but most of them repair more stickers. But yeah, this is also my favorite thing. This is a 40 ouncer. It's huge. It's almost kind of annoying how big it is because it is kind of difficult to transport because it is so large, it doesn't fit in most of my bags. But I also really like the fact that it's so big at the same time because it holds so much water, so I don't have to fill it up as much. So I try and drink at least 3 of these a day. A lot of times I don't do that, but I really do try. But yeah, this is another really good one to eliminate plastic bottle use because I don't even want to get into statistics of it, but we use an astronomical amount of plastic bottles every year. It's in the billions, and it's really upsetting to know that it is so easy to buy one of these and fill it up with water than it is to buy cases and cases and cases of water and just waste the plastic. So invest in a hydro flask if you do anything at all in the way of becoming a more eco-friendly person. Please get yourself a reusable water bottle. It doesn't even have to be hydro flask. It's not sponsored or anything, but reusable. I'm thirsty. So something else I did really want to make a note of was my Kangen water machine. It's the water alkalizer ionizer machine. That's a medical grade machine that I use to get my water out of. It actually comes out of this spout right here. I'm gonna have to focus this all the time, aren't I? So it comes out of that guy right there. And it is my favorite thing in the whole entire world. It does so many different kinds of water that helps me get rid of so many different products to use in my house. So the 9.5 here is drinking water. The 9.0 is going to be cooking water, so I don't waste all the tap. The 8.5 is for making tea and coffee. So if you see me making like iced tea with water, it's actually that one right there. Right here is the 7.0 water. That is just clean to rinse off produce and stuff. 6.0 is for toner for your body and also watering plants. The 2.5 is for disinfecting things. As I said before, I use that a lot to just rinse off my hands after I'm doing stuff out and about. And I use this primarily for my drinking, or actually solely for my drinking water. It is the coolest thing. It's kind of a mess back there, but I have a lot of stuff plugged in. Yeah, it's super dope. And over here, it's honestly so simple, but since we do use paper towels that are a single-use item, I get them 100% recycled and decomposable. Sorry, camera battery died. So as I was saying, it only costs like a couple of extra cents, like truly, like maybe 30 to 50 cents for a whole container of these things to get the decomposable and recyclable ones. You just have to go to the right stores. I personally go to Sprouts Market. It's where this little bag is from. It's a Sprouts Farmers Market. That's my favorite store. Honestly, they have like the best prices for everything like this, and that's not going to want to stay, so that's fine. But they have the best prices for all that kind of stuff, and it's like my favorite place to get my household items. I also got my soap there. I know it's in a plastic bottle. As I said, I try my darndest. But yeah, this is where we keep all of our bags as well. So the ones that we can reuse that are plastic or paper, we try and save them and reuse them for other things. So I have like 2 more things on here. Actually 3, I lied. I'll go with this one. So this is kind of dirty because it's at our sink, but this is our soap dispenser for our hands. Our Kangen water machine does make 2.5 water, which is disinfectant water, but a lot of times I'll use this if I have like gunk on my hands or something that like my hands are just like kind of gross and like sticky, not just like need to be disinfected. So I use this at that point, and I did spend money on these because I forgot you can buy things at Goodwill when I was buying these. I spent $20 on 2 of these, so we have one in our bathroom. I got a reusable soap container that we can put in here. What's really cool is in Sacramento where I live, there's a refill store called Refill Madness. If you're in the area, you should definitely check it out. They have tons of stuff like for your kitchen and your bathroom that's like refillable, like shampoo, soap, laundry detergent, all that kind of stuff. They have tons of really cool stuff. You can actually get soap at places like that. You can buy it in bulk rather than buying it in actual packaging. I bought it in a glass, dispenser, but at the same time, if you really want to go more waste-free, you should purchase it from a place like that does refill stuff. So that way you're saving money, and also go to Goodwill so you don't purchase another item instead of just getting a reusable one. So I wish I did that with these, but that's okay. Now we have glass ones, and they will last us forever. Just gotta keep them clean because they're kind of dirty. Last but not least at all is going to be my reusable bags. This bag is actually full of reusable bags. They're actually plastic bags that I got from Instacart because they don't have their own bags a lot of the times. These are the things I use probably the most besides my hydro flask. This is a reusable produce bag that is like a mesh kind of deal that I got on Amazon. I want to say it was like 12 of them for like $15. And I hate using those stinking produce bags at the store because I swear we have to use so many of them. I get so much produce when I go to the store, so I really hate using those plastic bags if I don't have to. And these have a little tear on them so the grocery checkout person can see how much it weighs so they can add it to your total so you're not charged for the bag. And there's like farro in here. I put a lot of grains in here. So those are super helpful. And these bags, I use them for literally everything. I got this one at Trader Joe's, but honestly, I probably have like 15 reusable bags, maybe 20. I have so many bags. I just use them constantly. I use them so much for carrying anything, let alone like just groceries. I do tons of stuff with my like bags. So that is all of the eco-friendly items that I have in my kitchen. If you have any you want to leave in the comments or suggest that maybe I could find helpful, please let me know. I'm always down for another item that will help me prevent using further one-use plastic. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon. I just want to show you guys how much effort I put into this video right now. See all this stuff on the table? Is all the stuff that I was just showing you guys on my computer so it can hook up to this light because I had a little light issue. It was really dark in here. And then I had, this was what was my camera was sitting on because I cannot find my tripod to save my life. So the camera was sitting right there on top of those boxes.